there's not a ton of value on this slate. Most of the guys that are going to be starting or you want to use are priced up accordingly. Gio Urshela is supposed to be playing in this game at 5,400. Doesn't have the best numbers across the board, but he's a cheap source of power that you can look at here. Look at that lovely graphic there. 14 home runs on the season, 49 RBI. Had a pretty decent month of September coming into the playoffs. Like I said, his numbers across the board aren't anything special, but you're going to need to save some value somewhere. Might as well go with a guy that can give you some power upside, because when you start getting near that 5K and below range, if you're not getting a relief pitcher who may not even come into the game, it's really some slim pickings. So I think Urshela is going to be one of the value plays by default.
All right, where are you looking for value, Erik?
Well, you'll certainly want to go with Urshela and whoever else is the cheapest and starting. You definitely have to violate some normal DFS principles in these single game showdown and just select anybody if they're just in the lineup at all and have a chance to get you any points so that you can afford some of those top bats. But where I'm really seeing value is in the low 700 range. I think both Bobby Dalbec and Joey Gallo are guys I like at 7,200 and 7,400 respectively. So I'm just trying to spike a homer off somebody, and these guys I think give you the best chance at a homer for the price. Dalbec's homering once every 18.1 plate appearances this season. Joey Gallo is a homer once every 16.2 plate appearances, which is actually the exact same as Aaron Judge, who comes in $2,400 more expensive. Neither guy's necessarily doing great down the stretch, but all it takes is one swing with both of those guys. And so, I'm loading up on the power guys, and they're some of the cheapest, most efficient power out there.
Garion, where are you finding value on this slate?
Yeah, I think Erik's pretty much in the right range. You kind of have to hunt in the mid-tier there. I think Gallo's a really nice upside versus price tag play. Someone who also kind of fits that category for me is Gleyber Torres, who has had a terrible 2021 season as a whole, but the best part of his season has been the last 2 months. He's hitting above 300 going back to the beginning of August, whether that's because he's finally healthy, whether that's because maybe some of the mental burden of being such a bad shortstop and being moved to second base has helped him at the plate. I think that's kind of what the Yankees were envisioning when they stuck Gio Urshela at shortstop and kind of said, hey, just go hit and play second base. Don't worry about it. But the key thing with Torres, not only is he just $7,000 and hitting pretty well, but without DJ LeMahieu available, he's going to hit leadoff in this game. So you could be looking at 5 plate appearances, and you're looking at a guy who's going to be hitting right in front of Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge. So I think Gleyber Torres is just too cheap for where he's going to be hitting in this lineup.